You just made me choke. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I hope everyone is well. We'll just wait for a few people to log in. I see it's just Shamela. It might be just you and I tonight.
Oh, did they forget about us today?
I think they may have. What is going on? Oh, no. And we start. Yay! We've got people here. Bonjour.
Okay. I'm just finding myself quickly, then I can see us.
Well, I was starting to think it was just going to be you and I, Shamela. I thought,
well, that happens to me a lot on my own page, and I think, oh, did everyone forget? And I have a moment of panic.
Oh, look, we'd have our own little party, I think. Hi, Irina.
Marie. I see Marie's there and Roberta.
Everyone's Roberta. Hello. Tracy, good afternoon. Anna, hello. So everyone's coming in now. Barb from Canada, hello.
Hi,
Barb. Erica, hello. Oh, here we go. Okay, now they're coming in fast, and I can't click on anyone.
We can breathe. We can breathe. These people.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Sylvia. Hey, Rose. So we've got lots of people. Nice. This is great. We were starting to think we were going to have our own little party, just Shamela and I. But now that everyone's coming in, yay!
It's nice to see you all here. So maybe I can just explain to everyone what's happening on my side of the world.
Yes, okay. Please do.
So we have load shedding in South Africa. And if you watched one of our previous lives with Belinda, you might know what load shedding is. But it's basically where the South African electricity grid is under strain. And we then have to take turns to be without power so that we don't all go into complete darkness. So it's my turn from 2 to 4:30, which means I don't have proper lighting. And like literally 10 minutes before the electricity shut down, I realized I'm doing a mixed media project and I need power to try my project. So I have done some prep work, guys, but this might be the fastest Stamperia live you've ever seen.
So I said to Shamela what she should do is grab her project, spray it, and then fan it with a piece of paper, and we'll just keep talking until it dries. That's the best thing we can do. Oh, you're such a trooper. Look, thank you very much for coming and being with us.
No problem.
Today,
I love my Stamperia lives. Hi, Jill.
And it's our first one together.
Hey.
Yay!
I'm sure it's going to go well.
If that's the case, because we know that your batteries are like gold at the moment. So did you want to connect and do what you need to do?
I will do that.
Okay. And I will keep chatting. So I'll take you out and just give me the thumbs up when you're ready.
I'll do that.
Okay. Okay. So hello, everyone. Hey, Omar. Hello, Agneska. So poor Shamela, she sent me a message probably about an hour ago to let me know what was happening. So it may be a very quick live, but that's fine. I can't wait to see what she does. I do love a good altered notebook cover. So I see there's lots of people in here. Hello. Hi, Patty. Hi, Leanne. Yay! I've been meaning to message you. Yes, I recovered. Thank you. It took me 2 weeks of sleeping, but I've recovered. I hope you recovered from Florida. So we've got, nope, still going. So I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, evening, night. It's so great to see everyone coming in. Caroline, hello. Oh, I think she saw. Oh, yes. There we go.
I just want to check. Can you guys see my desk okay?
I can see your desk.
Okay. I've got my little light here. It's not doing much.
Bless your cotton socks there, Shamil. That's great. I love it.
let me just see. I think that one is the best light there. So I have my selfie light, which hopefully will help.
Oh.
Right. So I have to tell you guys that I love stone paper. And a couple of months ago, we had, like I was telling Farrel, we always have a Stamperia day in Cape Town where we do only Stamperia products. We have a shop available with all the stock that we have for sale, and we do little make and takes for people. So last time we did this little notebook, and it was a really cool project because we showed people how to put the notebook together, and we did the stone paper cover.
That's so
Now,
cool.
it's a very simple, quick, and easy thing. But if you do markets or if you want to give someone a little gift, this is really nice. And what we did was we put in a lovely thickish paper inside, so you can actually do mixed media on there. So this is like a take it with you kind of a travel journal. And then this one was done very similarly to how I did the first one, except I didn't put any mixed media paste or anything on. I just used the, what do you call the shimmery stuff now? The we don't have it in South Africa. Tamar sent me some.
Is it the pigment powder?
No, not the pigment powder, the waxes.
Oh, yes. Serentica?
Serentica. So I just rubbed Serentica onto this one and some stamping, but I love this finish. This might be something we can do in the future, but I really like how this one came out.
Okay, so put that in your notes for next time you have power.
Okay,
and we'll do that one.
To prep for, and I was telling Farrel, I literally realized 10 minutes before the power shut down that I needed like a hairdryer or something to dry in between. So I had 10 minutes to do some prep work, which is what I've done. And basically what I've done there is I have sprayed the piece of stone paper with aqua colors, and that's the turquoise one, and it's KAQ18. And what we're going to do now is add some modeling paste, or sorry, heavy body paste. And I love Stamperia's heavy body paste. This one, let me just take the price off here. This one is K3P442W. And when I used this one for the first time, I took it out, put it on my palette knife, and as I spread it, it spread so beautifully. It is so super smooth. I had like one of those moments, where you feel, oh my gosh, that is like just heaven. Yeah, it's lovely. So if you've never used it before, do give it a try. It's stunning.
It's probably one of my favorite pastes.
It is. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I was very lucky that I received some of the new Sir Vagabond stencils. And so I just decided, let's use this one today. And in my haste earlier, I used the stencil without even opening it up. Because I was in such a rush. I just used it just as it was. So let me take the topper off, because I keep my toppers so that I have the
all mine, I hang my
numbers.
And I keep the toppers on them. But the worst thing is when I use them, I don't put the toppers back. So at the moment, I have 10 stencils drying in my little studio kitchen, and a heap of the toppers, and I don't know which one's which. So I have to go online and
to go back to the website. So this one is KSTD109. And I thought when Belinda's Lady Vagabond brick stencil came out, I was in love. But this one, oh my gosh, it's just as gorgeous. I love it.
Yes,
it's got gorgeous. Such lovely different finishes to it. So I'm just going to, and I have to tell you guys, one thing that I always remember when I do any stencil is what Adonis said the first time I watched him was, you're not creating a brochure, so you don't need to use the whole stencil. And those words tend to resonate in my mind whenever I use a stencil. So well done to him. He made me realize something.
He would be happy that you listened. I always get told that I don't listen to him.
So
he's happy to
I'm just applying some of the paste onto that's going to be my cover. Is that not just gorgeous?
Oh my
This is
goodness.
such a lovely stencil. I love those bricks. And just want to grab something to wipe my stencil because I don't have a bucket of water here. And now while I'm busy prepping here, I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, do I have a filler project? What if we finish in like 10 minutes? What am I going to do?
I don't think we'll finish in 10 minutes because without a heat gun, that paste is going to take forever to dry.
No, I've prepped one beforehand, so we're good.
Oh,
we are
look
good.
At you go.
I had 10 minutes and I'm sitting in my craft room and I'm shouting to my husband and saying, how much time left? How much time left?
I know. Well, I didn't want you to come in too early because I wanted you to save your battery. But then I thought, oh, just in case we have dramas, I need you to come in so we can check your microphone and your camera.
Yeah. So the other one that I also thought was just awesome, also from Sir Vagabond Aviator, is KSTD 107. And it's this one. with all the gears and things, and I'm drawn to circles. So when I saw this, I was like, really, I was doing a happy dance when I opened up this box. Honestly, it was such an awesome, it's beautiful.
I love Adonis's new collection.
So I haven't opened any of my papers yet because what I do is I love to try and do like a video when I open up the papers. And then I post it on my YouTube channel because I go on like a little giggly schoolgirl when I see pretty papers. I love it. So if you've never watched one of my my paper reveals yet, do take a look and see, because I have a terrible weakness for paper. I love paper.
Shamela, where can, for new people that are coming in, where can they find you on?
I have got a YouTube channel. If you just search for Shamela Hendriks.
Okay.
And then I'm on Instagram as Crafty Gal. So that is CRAFTIGAL.
Okay.
And then I also have a tutorials page. So we meet every Wednesday. It's a free page where we make things. We talk about inks, we play, we do stuff. So and this year we started on a calendar. So we've done January, but the details for January is on the page, and the lives will always stay there. So you can always access it. And so next week we're doing Feb.
Okay.
So there we go. That's our cover with the modeling paste.
Beautiful.
And ta-da, like the cooking shows.
Here's one I showed earlier.
We've got the one that I did earlier. And that one is dry. So the next color I'm going to put on is the sky blue, also aqua color. And this is such a stunning color. I loved it. Like the paste, when I sprayed this one, I like, ooh, it's really, the name is perfect.
You've used.
The name is absolutely perfect, sky blue. So we are going to just have to see. I have to take a new one because my other bottle was blocked. So I'm just going to spray some of the sky blue. And these colors are translucent, so they are really cool because you will still see the turquoise underneath. And the reason why I first did my turquoise spray and then added the modeling paste is I didn't want the modeling paste to change color. I wanted it to stay white. So I first added the turquoise, then the modeling paste, and then the sky blue. The next color we're going to put on is the leather, which is one of my favorites, but this needs to dry now.
Okay.
So we can finish the rest of the booklet in the meantime.
So we'll just start blowing on it, Shamela. We'll get it dry before you know it.
Yeah, you can send some electricity my way from Australia, and then we can
if
try.
I could. I'm pushing it to you. Just take it.
So while that is drying, let me just find my glue sheets.
Now, while you do that, I'm going to see, because I'm going to make sure you like and share today's live, but also I've got people wanting me to write in the name of where they can follow you. So I'm going to see if I can do a link or something. So you just keep doing you, and I'm just going to try and find
problem.
you.
So I'm going to put this aside, and I didn't give you the measurements of this. This is just half of an A4 stone paper sheet. Okay. And so if you want the measurements, I can just get a ruler and give it to you. So it's about 21 by 14.8. So that's an A5 size. Okay. And then we've got the white paper. It's exactly the same size as the little notebook, and I've just got 6 pages here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just score those in half. Move this out of the way. So half of that is 4 1/8. So we'll just score them all quickly. And this you can do in any size. So, and you don't need to use stone paper. You can use normal cardstock for it. I've actually make these with my offcuts of my cardstock. I even join up scrapbooking paper and just cover it with a piece of lace where the join is, etc. But it's really nice to give someone as a gift. You know, if you need something to do something fast, this is really a quick and easy little project to put together. Just want to make sure my table is dry. It's still wet. Let me just dry everything. We don't get the people don't call me.
So, Shamela, are you coming into winter or summer?
We are going towards winter now.
So you're the same as us.
Yes, we are.
Okay, I think we just...
Does the live get interrupted when my phone rings?
Oh, because I was like, we've just lost your voice, and I was in panic to think that maybe
someone's trying to phone me, and I always put on my group. I told them I'm live at 3. Don't contact me, but people don't listen. So we are.
You're coming into winter as well.
We are, yes. So once you've scored that, you need to burnish all your pages really well. And the reason for that is when you assemble this little notebook, you don't want it to gape. You know, you want it to lie nice and flat, like a book that comes out of the store. And then we are going to just put them one into the other. And this idea I saw on YouTube. There's a lady called, is it now the Posh Paper Lady or something? The actual notebook assembly. I think she's called the Posh Paper Lady. She's hilarious. She's got some really cool ideas for markets and quick projects. And like, we don't have a dollar store here, but she uses a lot of the dollar store things, which is really nice. Especially if you're into making things with stuff that you have on hand. She's quite good with that. So now you've got all your papers together, and you need to make little holes for your staples. Now, I don't have a long reach staple gun, so I just use, and this is packaging that I got in a something I bought.
Yeah.
Um, it's like a very hard rubber plastic kind of thing. So I just use it to push holes into it so I don't mess on my table. And this is, I have no idea if you have this in Australia. This is a push pin.
That
Have
is
you
like
seen?
world's largest push pin I have ever seen.
I have, there's a story behind this one. A couple of years ago, we did a class. Tim Holtz came to South Africa and we did a session with him. And we don't have these big push pins in our country. We've got normal small ones.
Yes.
Oh, just hold. Can you give me 1 second? Oh,
Sure.
sorry, that's yours. Yes. Sorry. Traffic, pass me staples in the top drawer there, please. Sorry, she was phoning me from outside the house.
She must be desperate to get hold of you.
Yeah. Anyway, my hubby sorted her out. So we used these to make holes, and everybody at the event was like, "Where do we get this? We want that push pin." And
That is
so,
nice.
fortunately for us, Cape Town was the last stop. So they sold all the push pins to us, and we bought it out of sheer desperation, because it's like, we do have push pins here, but they're tiny. They're like minute compared
Yes,
to
they're
this.
like
This
the
is a
size
jumbo.
of like your little fingernail. That push pin is
Exactly.
the size of your whole thumb.
It's a jumbo push pin.
That's
So,
crazy.
so what we're going to do is, once you've got all that together, and I'm just going to show you how I measure, just for future reference, in case you do a bigger book than this one. In
Mhm.
this one, we only need 2 sets of staples. But if you're doing a larger one, you would then just measure the half, which is, in this case, it's 7.5. And then I just divided that gaps into 2 to add a staple there and a staple there. But if you're doing a bigger one, you would need a staple in the middle as well. Okay, so I'm just measuring about 2.5 centimeters from either side. And then, I hope there's staples in this. Yeah, there is. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure how far apart the holes need to be. So I'll put a little dot there, and then I'll do the same on the other side. And
You
I'm
mean
making
you're
quite big dots. I hope you can see it. When I do it for real, I don't make such large pencil marks because you don't want to see it. And then all you do is you just push a hole through each one.
Okay,
And
I'm
then
gonna have to find a big push pin, I think. That was amazing.
it makes your life so much easier, isn't it? So, we will need this one to be dry a little bit. Let me just see how far maybe I can just dab up some of the water here with my towel.
Is that paste dry?
This is the first one I did, so the paste is
Okay.
dry.
Yes, of
So
course.
this one will be fine to work with for the moment. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to crunch it up a little.
Ooh.
So this is
So
the best part of
Irina
stone
just
paper.
said, great tip for putting in the staples.
Yeah, that is. I was like, why didn't I think of that when I saw it?
Shamela, you did think of that.
I didn't. I saw it on YouTube. It's not my original idea. Okay, so my face is not 100% dry, so some of it is leaving it's breaking off, it's coming off there, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. We don't have much of a choice. And now we need to add the final color, which is the leather. And this is one of my absolute favorite colors. I love the I love the finish that the leather gives. And okay, with aqua color, you need to shake because everything settles to the bottom. This is KAQ 004.
Blanche has just said Omar has to watch this because you're crumpling the stone paper.
I'm going to show Omar this one. I
Yes.
want him to do something with his one. His one stays
You need
white.
to do his demonstration when you're crunching it and moving it around.
So I don't want to crunch it up too much because I don't want my all my heavy body paste to come off. But this is the best part of stone paper, making it pliable because it's quite stiff when you get it. But this one, it's like leather. It's so soft because I've literally made it into a tiny little ball like that.
It's the best stuff.
Just such amazing things. So we're doing a Women's Day event at the end of October, the 3rd, I think the first Saturday in September, and it's a Stamperia day. So we're making a little suitcase album. Like, why are you coming off? And I'm still need to finish it so we can send out pictures to the ladies.
Yeah.
But it came out so nice with the Lady Vagabond paper. Let's see, is this going to work? Oh, here we go. And I must say, the spray works so much nicer than dropping color onto your paper. Did you notice that when you spray with the aqua colors, or when you paint it on, you get a completely different look?
Yes, and that's why I like them because they're so versatile.
They are. I just think Stamperia needs to sell extra nozzles for us. Because do they?
I think they do, or they did, because I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let me check my stash.
Yeah. Because that's what I would love. I need extra nozzles.
Let me see. I'm gonna have a quick look on their website before I say that they do. But you do know that a good tip with the
is to wash it.
Yes, after you're done.
I know. But you know what? Sometimes I get interrupted and I forget about it, and so we're not always that good, you know. That's why I say just give me extra nozzles and I'll be happy.
Okay, so I can't seem to find nozzles. I think they used to. We will look into it.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, there's more than one person that has the same issue, because we're not all good, you know. I start out being good when the bottle is new, and as it goes on, I get lazy and then I stop. So,
you know what? I'm sitting here telling you that that's what you should do, but you know I don't do it either. So there's only a few times.
I saw one of your lives where you changed the nozzle. That's why.
But just so that everyone else knows, if you have time after you've sprayed, I get my baby wipe and I wipe the nozzle, but I also undo it and spray it and clean it with clean water.
But you know, all these bottles, it doesn't matter which brand it is. It's almost like the heads of the bottle, the mechanism seizes up. Yeah. So it's not necessarily, it's not just one brand. I've had several brands of sprays and they all do the same thing.
Yes. I think at one stage I was laying my sprays flat to stop the all the pigment getting caught at the bottom of the sprayer that's in the bottle. But that didn't last long because I need them standing up to store them. I can't do them flat.
Yeah. Okay, so this is not 100% dry, but we're going to go ahead anyway.
I love the colors.
And let me just, why does this look bigger than my stone paper? So let me trim that down quickly.
So Roberta has just said she has a bad relationship with her aqua color.
I think we all have some kind of relationship with avocado.
It's called a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. I just want to trim that down a bit. I think I cut it too long.
So we've got lots of people coming in, Shamela. We've got the Philippines, there's the Netherlands, there's
lovely.
it's just great that we've got so many people around the world coming to create.
Well, I think I've been booked for sometime in July as well. So we have to figure out what we're going to do then. But it's so nice to be able to be in touch with people around the world like that, you know. Stamperia has shrunk the world for us crafters. It's really nice to be able to talk to people. I mean, I'm pretty sure this event that Cindy's having is going to be so awesome with all of you guys there. I just wish I could be a part of it.
Oh, we wish you could be there too, Shamela. Look, Cindy has done an amazing job getting this together for everyone.
So I'm just going to poke my hole right through my stone paper too. Yeah, it's gonna be. I told you, I'm gonna have FOMO. So it's just.
Okay, so Crafty I Am's asking: is Shamela pronounced Shamila or Shamila? Am I not saying your name?
Just right? Shamila. You know, I've been called so many things. So when I used to work,
yes,
I used to say, "Hi, this is Shamila calling," and then the person would say, "Hi, Charmaine, how are you doing?" And so I just accepted it because they never listen.
I feel your pain. I really do, because I get so many different versions of my name, and I'll even spell it, and they still get it wrong. Yeah. So, am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah, Shamila, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, my father calls me Shamila, so that's Shamila. Probably how it's supposed to be said. Okay.
Yep.
But I'm open to it. At least I know that someone's talking to me. You know.
No, I just wanted to get it right because I'm, like I said, my name. People think it's fancy because it's unusual, but it's not fancy. But I just want to make sure that I am actually. I didn't even think to ask when we were chatting before the live if I had it right.
No, it's fine, no problem. You know, that's I do know that there are people who take offense, but you know, we come from different parts of the world, and people pronounce things differently everywhere. So must be a little bit tolerant, right?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so I just pushed the staple through there and through to the other side. Now my pages are getting dirty because I have got a wet stone paper cover. So unfortunately, but if it's going to be a mixed media journal, then it doesn't matter. And then you can just take something hard and push that staple down. So where did my other one go? And we're going to do the same with that one. Okay, now when you pile pages together, you always get that little issue where they become, because it's filling up here. That's why I only use about 6, just so that we don't get too much overhang there. But I'm just going to trim that off. So I'm just going to grab my cutting board.
Because that's what always happens to me. Like I will pull a book apart, and then when I go put it back together, the it never goes back the way it's supposed to.
No.
You just trim it.
I'm just going to trim it off. And you need a nice sharp cutter for this. And thankfully I didn't go skew, so that's a good thing.
I think you did very well, because if that was me, half that notebook could be missing and on an angle.
And there we go. That's your notebook done. So this is like a really quick project. And I'm just going to reinforce that score lines there just to make sure that it's, and I don't want to do too much onto the stone paper because it's still it's very wet still. But that's it.
Shamela, you did that in like half an hour.
I know. I said it's going to be the fastest live because I was planning, we now restricted to 1 hour. So I kind of worked around the hour and thinking with drying time in between and stuff. So we have an hour. But I want to share with you where is it though? Let me just see what I did with. Oh, yes.
Actually, can you just bring that notebook closer up just so that everyone can see all the detail, please?
Yeah. So that is, sorry, this one's got a little bit smudgy there, but that's haste. But this is the other one that's almost dry. I touched it, so I got finger marks on, but that's upside down.
There's such great stencils, and I love that.
Wow, this is such a stunning. They both are. They both are. I mean, that just works so beautifully on the end there. But what I want to show you is this is what we're doing on our Stamperia Day next week. So if there's South Africans watching and you're in Cape Town, you're welcome to pop in. The entry to our event is free. And you can do some retail therapy. But I did something similar for Lady Vagabond. And so this is like a card. I used the Atelier de Arts here. You can see there's some dimension on there. I love glamour sparkles. Some of my
gosh, that's the cutest.
And so this is one sheet of the Atelier de Arts paper that I used for this. And if you open it, you've got a little pocket on this side. And I literally have scraps left of this paper. So the one sheet, I use the whole sheet. And that's just a tag and some of the little paint brushes. And you know what? I've been wanting this stamp set forever. And I'm a stamper at heart. I've got tons of stamps. I don't want my husband to hear how many I have, but there's a lot here. And I said to my daughter, I've got so many stamps, but I don't have anything that matches with this. So I had to get the stamp set, which is this stamp set. It is such a stunning stamp set. Do I have it here?
It is. It's a great stamp set.
One of my favorites. I've been eyeing it. Now, you see, this is the disadvantage of having a shop because you have the things on hand. But this is such an awesome stamp. It's WTKCC 199. And so I use that and this and the cracks. Look at the crackle. It's on here. It's all, and this looks like crumpled up paper. Really cool. Very cool stamp set. So I used that there. And then we've got more glamour sparkles. That has to be some of my favorite things. And then on the paint brushes, I don't know if the camera is picking it up. Can you see there's some of the glamour gels? Glamour gels. Glamour gels. And even on the sky, I don't know if you can see. There we go. Can you see the shimmer in the sky? And so I used up almost every little piece of paper from this one sheet. So we've got there are the paint brushes stamped. That's one offcut, and I overstamped there with that. I love those stamps. They're lovely. And the stamps are again. So this is what we are making at our event. Which is
Shamela,
so cool.
Everyone is loving it. You're getting hearts and so beautiful and so creative. Everyone is loving it.
Oh, thank you. So I think when I see paper, like when I did my one for, let me just grab it. This is the one I did for Belinda, for Lady Vagabond last month. And so when I see cracks in paper, I just
Yes.
have to cut into it. I've got this thing about cutting into paper and glamour sparkles. And
Wow.
when you look at me, you will never say I'm a sparkly girl because I'm very plain. But on my projects, I must have glitter and shimmer and sparkle and stuff. So that
Oh.
is glamour sparkles. And then, of course, Lady Vagabond's sticker sheet I used here, and the little typewriter comes from the die cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I don't know if anywhere else in the world, but I think in South Africa the sticker sheets are not. People don't realize the value in it because it's a chipboard, self-adhesive chipboard, and it's
Yes.
amazing. It makes such a quick project, so I love it. But if you look at the stamping in the background here, this is also something I love to do. And I've used it
Oh,
inside as well. I don't know if you can see Believe in Yourself there. Can you
yes.
see it? Now that is just a clear ink pad. So one of those water, like a watermark ink pad. It's a clear
Yep.
pigment
Yep.
ink pad. And then you just take the Stamperia pigment powder, this one. I have it right here. Let me show you. So, glamour pigment powder. And
Mm-hmm.
all you do, maybe I should just show you quickly.
So it's
Live.
that would be great actually. So
Yeah.
is it like
So,
a Versamark? Is that the ink pad
yeah,
you're talking about?
it's like the Versamark, yeah.
Look,
So
if you've
anyone,
got time, have you got enough
yes, of
battery?
course.
Yeah.
I have. 1 second. Let me
Okay.
show
I
you.
think everyone that's watching, I think you all agree with me. I think it'd be a great idea for Shamela to show us this awesome technique. I'm actually quite excited to see.
Let me just find my watermark ink pad.
You
1
take your
second.
time. We're just going to go through. Everyone's giving you lots of hearts and telling you that you're amazing and
Thank you.
that your projects are amazing and they're beautiful. I'm still scrolling through to hoping I haven't. Yes, now. Yes, we want to see more, Shamela.
Okay. I'm going to
We
get
want
3
more.
different. We're going to do a craft, a white, and a dark color so you can see the difference.
Beautiful. Yes, everyone's saying yes, yes, please show us. See, we don't disappoint.
I'm just grabbing some paper. So we've got white.
I think many years ago, I think I may have done this technique when I was doing scrapbooking layouts.
Yeah.
Using a pigment powder. And then I think I sprayed it with hairspray to set it.
I don't spray anything on it. It actually stays quite well.
Okay.
Okay. Fortunately, I'm a hoarder, so we got lots of offcuts.
We're not hoarders, Shamela. We're collectors. There's a difference.
Oh, we collectors. That sounds so much better.
Deb, welcome. I've just seen your comment that you're a Stamperia newbie, so welcome.
Oh, awesome. Welcome. So, one of my favorite stamps is this one.
Yes.
You can see how well used it is, eh? It's awesome.
The best sight in the world to see a stamp like that.
Yeah, no, I love it. So I'm just inking it up with the clear ink, and you can use any clear ink. There are lots of brands on the market. So this will be on Craft. And if you've never stamped before, or if you've never used one of these stamps before, this is the best thing about these stamps is that you can roll it and fold it, and I love it. So my stamp was a little bit dirty, so there is a bit of residue from the previous color. And all you do is, I take a soft brush and you just brush the powder on it.
And look, voila, look at it.
And basically I use a roller towel But mine has gone AWOL, so let's just take an old towel and wipe it. So that is on craft card. And it's really cool. I love to do this.
Okay, I'm going to have to start doing that technique, I think.
Okay, so that's on craft. Let's just move this out of the way. And see how I'll use my first color.
Oh.
It's not white anymore, guys. It's not white. It's old.
I'm not even game enough to share. Actually, okay, let me just check mine because I know mine.
Here we go. And so,
can you see that, Shamela?
No, yours is still looking good. It's still nice.
Well, I've got two.
But mine it's really old. I've been stamping for over 20 years, and I think this is my first one that I ever bought. So I just re-ink it. And what happened was my grandchildren got hold of it. So yeah, and I took it off the pad and I flipped it around and I used the other side.
Oh my God. Well, actually, I had to try and clean mine because I had it in classes. Again, mine's quite old. Even the lid snapped, so I've glued it together.
Oh gosh.
So the powder that Shamela's used is the Glamour Pigment powder.
It's that the first one was the burnt umber.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm stamping onto a blue card. Let's see which other color I have here. I've got sparkling white.
Ooh, I don't have that color.
Oh no, I think I have all the colors.
Yeah, I may have to get some more.
And you don't use a lot. You use very little. Just wipe off the excess.
So you don't, so it's just, would a paper towel work?
Yeah, paper towel. I normally use a paper towel.
Okay.
And so there we go.
Oh.
Isn't that awesome?
Ah.
It's really, really, really satisfying.
Yes.
And then we can do something on white. Let's see. I haven't used these yet, so let's open it.
Oh, actually, I've got one of those and I haven't used them either.
Yeah. It's a little hedgehog on here.
Yeah, it's a very cute set.
Cute. That's from the Forest collection. So I'll just put him on a little block. It's not the perfect size block, but it will work. Okay. No, your light is dead long ago, Shafiq. Shafiq's coming to check up on the lights, and I mean that light has seen. The one light that he brought me is already gone. He died.
You don't need
ago.
it. Your other. Oh, here we go.
What did you do?
This one still works.
Oh, it still works. Oh. Are you going to stand there the whole time now?
Oh, wow. So is that the gold?
This is the gold. Isn't this gorgeous? Look, I love it.
Wow.
So, like I said, I normally use a paper towel.
Yeah.
Not anything will work. And there we go. Look how awesome that is. So that's...
Show these again, but we couldn't see it nicely.
Okay, they couldn't see it nicely, so don't knock my camera. I think everybody on my group knows my husband because He's always running up and down, helping me with things. I'm like, Shafiq, I need water, I need this, I need that. And so
Oh, what a great husband.
he is. I don't think another man would have tolerated my addiction for paper and stamps and all things nice.
I know.
So
Well,
there
you
we
think
go,
about
guys.
it.
That is Glamour Pigment powders. And they come in a whole selection of colors.
Is there any way that you could stamp on? Have you got black cardstock there, Shamila?
I do. I do have a black piece here.
Just to show everyone, like, because the pigment powders are going to pop on the black.
Let's just do that. Which color do you want me to put on? Gold.
Oh, have you got the blue? Oh, no, the gold would be good.
I have silver. I don't think I have blue. Wow, I don't have blue. Oh no, that needs to be remedied. Shocking.
Clearly, we know what you're going to be ordering after the live.
Shocking, shocking, shocking. Oh, and I took too much there. Didn't need so much. And there we go.
Oh,
this is delicious, isn't it?
It is. It just kind of makes you want to go out and buy the pigment powders.
And you know what's nice about it is it will work even if you're putting it over pattern paper. Because sometimes, you know, if you have like a plain pattern that, especially the backgrounds, if you just want to add a little bit of extra touch to a background, it's not very visible to the eye. It's a barely there finish. And so when you turn and twist your paper, you just get remnants of it popping up, which is really cool. That's what I love about it.
And it's a bit like magic, isn't it? When you first look at it, you don't see it, but then you turn it and then you're like, oh, there's something sparkly and shiny.
Yeah. And you know what? The other thing that we did with that, and that was Karen that did it for the first time at our event, was she mixed the transparent crackle paste.
Yes.
You know which one I'm talking about? The one in the blue. Yes. I think it's got a blue tub. And she mixed it. I've got it here somewhere. With the Glamour Pigment. Oh, my word. Stunning.
So I've done that with one of my classes. So I taught in the States and here in Australia, and we do something very similar. Yeah. And when you're mixing it, everyone's like, then you put it through the stencil and then it dries. And the shimmer that comes out of it is just stunning.
Incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's really cool. So what happened to our notebook? The poor notebook ended up underneath. Oops, all these things now. But there we go, guys. And you know what I did on my other one to finish it off? I put some of the Glamour paste over it. Maybe I could just show you that quickly because it's kind of dry now.
Okay, you show us. As long as you've got enough battery.
I'm good.
Okay, just checking.
Let's find it. Glamour paste. There we go. I was just looking for the turquoise one because the K3P61C, because this color will go really well with that, with the turquoise on the notebook.
I'm going to say that's probably one of your favorite colors. Does that look very well used?
I know, isn't it?
I think you're pretty close to the bottom of the jar.
I know. I feel very sad when that happens because, you know, it means it's time to replenish. Okay, I don't know if this stencil is still available. This is from the first Vagabond range.
Yeah.
But I love the stencil because you get so many different things on one stencil, and the looks that you can acquire with this is just amazing. It's really cool.
Oh, I love the sound it makes, that
It
grittiness.
does. So when that dries, we'll have some glamour. So that just adds an extra bit of glamour to your project. And I think a lot of people, one of the things that we have an issue with here, I don't know if it's anywhere else in the world, is when you're doing mixed media and people's like, no, but I'm going to cover what I've got. And I'm like, it's there, guys. Don't worry. At the end of the day, the result speaks for itself. So,
That's right.
especially if you're using pattern paper and people's like, I don't want to cover this flower. Can we not work around this flower? I'm like, no, we can't work around the flower. We'll work over the flower.
Oh, that's fantastic. So if you can just bring up the notebook so everyone
I
can
will
see
do that.
the shimmer, just when you're ready.
Yep.
I think everyone needs to see.
Oh,
Beautiful.
I love glamour paste. Even the gold would have worked on here. It's really nice.
Great.
So, guys, I think that's it for me for today.
Yeah. So do you want to pop your face back in so
I will
everyone can see
do
your
that.
face? I'll take you out.
Okay.
I didn't mean like I would take you out, but I'll just
announcing that on live television.
Oh, that was funny. I think everyone can agree with me. Shamela has done a fantastic job considering she's had no power today for the live. So I think we all should give her 100 hearts. And I'll just bring her back in. Here we go. Yay!
Thank you.
Oh, no, everyone.
Oh my gosh. No.
How much battery have you got left?
I'm still good.
Oh, good.
Look at you. I don't know if you're going to see. Can you see me?
Hi. Hello, Shamela Capstead. Thank you for helping.
I've got a tower there, a light tower.
Oh my gosh, he's just the best. So everyone's saying thank you.
You're welcome.
You've got hearts and
Agnieszka, thank you.
Great
Thanks,
live.
Roberta.
Have a great day. So everyone, I'm hoping I haven't missed anyone.
I know Aziza. Hi, Aziza. Aziza's in South Africa.
Hello. Hang on. Everyone's coming in. See, they all love you, Shamela. So
thank you, guys. You make my day. I'm going to have a wonderful weekend after this.
I'm so glad. And hopefully, when your power comes back on, you can quickly dry everything that you need to dry. Well, okay, 4:30. Everything's going to be dry by then anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it will.
So you've got to follow us.
Thank you for following me. I appreciate that. And check out my YouTube channel.
I popped your YouTube channel into the comments.
Cool. Thank you.
But if you could probably go in later and just pop in your Instagram, Facebook, anything that anyone can go and follow you for, that would be great for you.
Okay,
so
I'll do that.
All right,
Thank
everyone.
You so much.
Thank you.
Look at that. Thank you, Sylvia.
Sorry.
Sylvia.
A little fast. I'm sorry.
Tirsa's one of my ladies. Hi, Tirsa. I'm so glad the South Africans are coming to the party.
Yes, I think that's fantastic. So, thanks, Sylvia. That one. Sorry, this one, Susanna.
Hi, Susanna. Oh, Susanna's in Singapore. Oh, that's the same time, more or less like your time, eh? So it's quite.
I think they are on the same time as us. Yes. Hi, Anthony.
Hi.
Leanne's giving you hearts.
Oh, thank you, Leanne.
Clara, great class.
You guys are so awesome. Thank you.
Everyone's been so lovely. So everyone, thank you very much. We hope you all have a fantastic weekend and that you're all crafting I know I have been very busy crafting for the last 2 weeks, so I will be crafting again tomorrow, but not tonight. I'm done. I'm out.
No. But for me, crafting is not work. It's fun. I enjoy it. I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
My poor husband is deprived, but that's okay. He's used to it.
I think crafters' husbands all have to have, there's something about them where they've got more patience
Than the
because
rest
they
of them.
know that it's not that we don't love them. We just get sidetracked with our crafting.
I know there's lots of crafters who come to me and the husband sitting in the car, and I think to myself, if that was my father, he would have been blowing the roof already, because they are so patient. Because when people come here, they spend at least an hour because there's lots to see and they want to browse. You know how it is if you go into a craft shop, the time stands still. Exactly. Yes. So, and they bring their newspaper or they bring their phones or their tablets and they just sit and wait. So they've got lots of patience.
Actually, my husband the other night, so we were cooking dinner and I got an idea in my head and I didn't say a thing. I just disappeared. And it was only in my mind, I thought, I'll only be 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
And it was 40 minutes later and he came, and because my studio's outside, so I'd left the side door open because I was only coming in to do like one thing because I had the idea. And if I didn't do it, I knew I'd forget. Yeah. And he's like, so he said to me, if I had left it up to you, dinner would have been burnt. He's like, and he goes, he said, 1 minute you were there. He goes, I was talking to you and I turned around, you were gone. So I think they're very patient.
The best thing I got in my life was an Instant Pot because I was burning food all the time. I get sidetracked so much. And that thing, I switch it on, I walk away and the food cooks. So I have gotten much more time for myself.
Okay.
So yeah,
well,
best thing
I need
ever.
to get one of them. That's what I need to get them. So many times I just disappear. And to me, it feels like I've only been gone 10 minutes.
I know.
But it's like an hour and a half.
But it's amazing. In your head, very often something just, it's just going to take me 5 minutes. And then it's not.
I won't even be creating. Like I would have created during the day. And then it'll be a couple of hours later, I'll be doing something. I'm like, oh, hang on. And then I just disappear. Yeah. Even the kids know. If they can't find me, they know I'm in here.
That's why I can't sleep, because the brain just goes all the time. It's hard. Like my doctor said to me, Mrs. Hendriks, it's a personality problem. There's nothing I can do.
There's no drugs to fix that. Oh, I love it.
Thank you so much, Farrel. It's been so much fun being online with you.
It's been the best. So we'll have to do it again, but next time we'll make sure you have power. So we will plan it. Yes. But you have been a champion. So thank you so much for spending the hour with me. And thank you to everyone for spending the hour with us. We hope that you
thank you so much.
And
have a good weekend.
See you on Monday.
Yeah. All right.